What is your name?
Carmen Chan.
Carmen. Your family name is Tan. Is it Chinese?
Yes, ma'am.
Filipino Chinese.
Filipino Chinese.
This is your husband, the name.
Yes.
That's the name.
Yes, ma'am.
So do you know how to cook some Chinese food?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
Yes.
Is it your husband teach you?
No, I'm alone.
Huh?
I'm the one who know the Chinese food, the Chinese cuisine.
Why?
Because as a mother, I must learn and know how to cook different dishes.
But not for your husband.
Not.
For your children only.
Yeah. No, it's for my husband also.
Okay, Carmen. How old are you?
I'm 30 years old.
Single or married?
Married.
With how many children?
Yes, ma'am.
How many children?
2.
2. There are how many boys and how many girls?
1 girl and 1 boy, ma'am.
What's the age of your 2 children?
And the girl is 8 years old and the boy is 2 years old.
Carmen, just now you told me you will take good care of the children. Can you tell me as a mother how to take care of your 2 children every day?
First in the morning, I prepare their foods, their foods and their clothes, and taking bath of my boy, they 3 years old, and after that I check their clothes if that is clean, and that's all.
Yeah, this is only the mother. You
Yes.
will do it.
Yes, ma'am.
So you will not discipline your children, you will not educate your children, you will not talk to your children?
No, I educate them.
Yeah, so that's why you need to explain to me.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I educate them and teach the good attitude, because I know education starts from the mother, start from me. Yes, ma'am.
So okay, you said your elder daughter is 8 years old.
Yes, ma'am.
8 years old, how to educate? What will you talk to her?
I told her that she must follow me what I told her. She must study, and she must know also what is the household chores, because she's adult now. She's now on the age that she must know, like cleaning, like cutting her nails, comb her own hair, eat her meals, and sometimes I teach her to wash her clothes.
Because in Philippines, they're 8 years old, they must know how to do everything in the house.
Yes, ma'am.
So how about the younger boy?
The younger boy, I teach her how to say a few words, and sometimes I teach him how to write a little, and I teach him not to play sand, or not to play a dirty one. Yes.
So now you go to Hong Kong, who will take care of your 2 children?
My parents, ma'am.
Your parents. You go to Hong Kong, did you get the agreement with your husband? He agreed with you to go to Hong Kong?
Yes, of course, ma'am.
He will support you.
Yes, ma'am.
And if this is your first time to leave your children, or you have the experience to leave your children already?
I have an experience
Where?
in Japan.
What's the job title in Japan?
I'm sewing a seat cover there.
Why you can work in Japan with this kind of a job?
I work that kind of job because I under a sending organization, and I have a company who sent me in the sending organization, and the sending organization sent me also in Japan, and we called as a training.
So how long you stay in Japan?
1 year.
1 year. Then that means you are experienced to leave your family.
Yes, ma'am. Even here in Philippines, I left my family because my family are in the now city, and I'm here in Cebu to have a job.
So that's why you will not feel very homesick.
No. Yes, ma'am. I don't feel homesick because I experienced live them.
So how about in Japan? Do you know how to speak some Japanese?
Yes, ma'am. I know how to speak Japanese and I know how to write also in Japanese like katakana and hiragana.
But you know, in Hong Kong, Japanese is not
Yes.
the mother language, huh?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
even you know this, the Japanese language is not so important. The important you can speak English
Yes, ma'am.
and you can do the job.
Yes, ma'am.
Household chores is good.
Yes,
Take
ma'am.
good care of the children is very important.
Yes, ma'am.
So common. I think even you are working in Japan, but not the domestic helper.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
job title is only the factory worker. So I think you must stay in my training center at least 1 month to learn more, to study more.
Yes.
Especially our Chinese cooking, our tradition, our living style, our culture.
Yes, ma'am.
Because this 1 month training is very important, you know, especially they will provide very well knowledge to you how to be a good domestic helper, and then you can avoid the early termination because you know how to do the job. And one thing is of course very important, you must follow all the instructions from the employer. You must accept all the holiday arranged by the employer. You must follow all the instructions from your employer.
Yes, ma'am.
It's okay?
Yes, it's okay, ma'am.
But especially the holiday, I don't know which day. Maybe Sunday, maybe weekday. Depends on the employer.
For me, ma'am, even holiday, I can work them with that day because for me, if I'm out, it costs my money. I spend money and it's not good to spend money there.
But anyway, it's okay because according to the Hong Kong labor rules, you have the this kind of the setting, the holiday. But if you don't want to go out, you can stay in your employer house. Depends on. But anyway, I just inform you, this is the rules. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
But how to deal with the employer? Of course, later on we will have what's the arrangement. Then we will inform you.
Okay, ma'am.
But the holiday, you have if you have the holiday, you go out, you have a time setting. You cannot go out early than 9 o'clock, and you must come back to the house before 8 o'clock.
Yes, okay, it's okay, ma'am.
And the holiday, suppose you should not work for your employer because this is the Hong Kong labor rules. But I will advise to you, if you want to appreciate the employer, you want to build up the good relationship with your employer. So even the holiday, before you go out and once you come back, you still need to work for your employer. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am, I agree.
No complaint about that.
No. No.
And you must concentrate to the job. So when you're working for your employer, you cannot use the cell phone. Your cell phone must left to your boss. Only get it back and use it on your holiday.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes, it's okay, ma'am.
No problem.
No problem.
Please show your 2 hands in front of the camera. Please say something to the future employer.
Ma'am, if you accept me as a domestic helper in your home or in your family, I promise you I treat you as my own family. I care your children if you have. I care your garden if you have, and I don't afraid any pets like dog, like cats, and I promise you to do to do the household chores well.
咁啊 Carmen 咧，佢30歲，結咗婚，有2個細路，一個仔一個女。咁佢咧響日本咧係曾經咧就做咗1年嘅，就係做一啲車嗰啲汽車嘅椅套啦。咁佢咧就話係一個唔知一個公司派佢去做 training 啊，定係點樣啦？就1年嘅時間。咁佢之後咧就翻咗嚟，咁啊再繼續做家用。咁但係咧就以家務為主，因為全部都係成年人。咁但係咧佢湊細路仔咧，我覺得都好有經驗啦。譬如佢個大女，佢又識得教佢應該要點樣做啊。8歲嘅時候2歲啊嗰啲又點樣去 training。所以我覺得你如果係要湊細路仔嘅家庭，你要請佢都唔需要太介懷佢嘅經驗，唔係幫人哋湊細路仔，因為我覺得佢湊佢細路仔已經好有佢嘅 方式啦。咁而家嘅方式咧係幾好嘅，即係佢會教啲細路仔點樣獨立啊，因住佢哋唔同嘅年齡去教佢哋，而且佢樣咧都好 nice 好 pleasant，佢好似阿馮寶寶咁樣嚇。咁我樣圓口圓面咁樣幾望落去好 sweet 下嘅嚇。咁我希望咧，大家唔好嫌佢嘅工作經驗，你放心請佢啦。佢咧就算唔放假咧，揾錢代替咧，佢都好願意。呢個人咧係非常之希望咧，即係唔好使錢，最好就賺錢。咁我哋就係要呢一類嘅工人嘅啫。OK，come on，I hope I can see you soon in Hong Kong。拜拜。
拜拜。